Hey guys, so today I have an update for my makeup project pan. This is my rolling makeup project pan, and it's very similar to the team project pan that is going around in the fact that I'm panning a full face of makeup plus options. And some things are going to change a little bit today. I'm not rolling products out, I'm just rolling a lot more products in. So I'm going to have more options, and hopefully I can just get some more use on a little bit of everything. I'm still obviously focusing on using up all this stuff, but I've noticed, especially in this time, sorry, there's a motorcycle going by. But especially in this time of like not really leaving my house, I don't really need an everyday makeup routine right now, and that has been extended for another month. So I'm kind of switching it up for more of like on camera, like what I'm going to actually be able to get some use out of. But still things that I want to use up. A lot of this stuff is getting older, so I want to start seeing progress. That being said, I do have some pretty good progress on the products that were already in here, and we will go over that, but I do have a bunch of new things that are rolling in as well. So let's just get into it. I do have one empty, and it is my Marc Jacobs is this a highliner? That's what their eyeliners are called. But it's their lip liner in the shade Primrose. Now, it's not gone. There's still, let me pull it out because it's fallen out. There is still that much left in there, but when you roll it up, that's all that's left when you roll it up. It's not usable anymore. It feels like cement. I was trying to make myself use this, but it got to the point where I had to put a lip balm on and then go in with this, and if I didn't do that, it just hurt way too bad to put it on, and I don't need to be forcing myself to use something that hurts me. So, and then the last time that I used it, it still was so scratchy even with a lip balm on. So this is done. I'm throwing this guy away. And I got pretty good use out of it. I used most of that up. So here is on the little paper. I didn't draw a new line or anything, but that is how much that we did use up, and probably a tiny bit more. I didn't mark a new line or anything, but we're rolling that guy out, and that guy is gone. Okay, let's get into some progress. I do have it kind of in order of the way that I would put it on my face, so hopefully it'll help us go through it a little bit quicker. I'm going to speed through some things that don't have a ton of progress, but first we have my primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and we were at that black line, and now we are down to that purple line. So I've used this a few times, not a ton. Obviously, I'm not wearing makeup every day, and primer is one of those steps that is like one of the first to go. So even when I was still working, I didn't wear primer every single day, but yeah. And then I was also working on a bunch of different primers in my Project 5 uses. But now that I have those rolled out, this will be my main focus for primer when filming. Next I have my foundation. This is the Tarte Foundsealer Foundation, and we have steady progress on this, so the lines are going up. And even though not wearing makeup every day, I was able to make pretty good progress. I measure it to that line, not the bottom of the package, but that line right there. So there are our lines there. This is still going to be in here for a few months at this rate, but I do like this. If it doesn't end up matching me anymore, I will roll it out and put something else in its place, because I'm not going to try to, even though there is such little left, but it's obviously taking a while. So I'm not going to force myself to use something that isn't my shade. So this still works for me right now. This is Fair Light Sand, but if it does come to a point where it's still in the project but doesn't match me anymore, I'll roll something else in. Concealer. I have the Trestique Concealer Crayon in the shade Bisque. This is just a little guy, and that's how much we have left in here. I haven't really used this. I've used it maybe once or twice, but my main focus has been my other concealer. So there's not any new progress to show on the paper, so I'm not even gonna bother pulling that up, but it's gonna stay in here. This I use like concealers more when I'm not filming, because I'll wear like a foundation when I'm filming, but just through every single day, a lot of times I'll just like put some concealer on my cheeks, forehead, or on my mouth, blend it out, and then like that's all I'll do for a base. So I'm not getting as much use out of my concealers. Anyway, I'm still going to leave this in here. I do like it. It's not anything that I would buy though. And then my other concealer is my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And we were right there at that black line, and now we are down at the purple line. So this is getting really down there. There's not much left in here at all. I'm hoping that next time I can have the stopper out. It's still going strong, but yeah, it's definitely getting down there. So I think my goal for this coming month will be to at least take the stopper out. Hopefully, I'm hoping that I can use it up in this next update. But at least I want the stopper to have to come out. My mom is on the phone. Sorry if you can hear that. Okay, next I have some cream products. So I have my cream bronzer from NARS. This is in the shade South Beach. And this is what that looks like. There's not a ton in here, but there it is. I do have a little bit of progress on the paper. I've been wearing this now for filming. Let's see, where is it? Okay, so right here, we were the top black and now we're down to the blue. Sorry, my phone does not like to focus on the paper. So that is our progress. I'm hoping that we can keep getting some steady progress on my cream products because I have been actually getting back into wearing them. Along the same lines, I have my cream blush. This is actually a lipstick, but I use it for both. I wore this as a lipstick once when I was filming, but I've been wearing this as a cream blush. And this is my LA Lac & Co. maybe, Lil Lip. And it's in this hot pink color. That's all there is. It's not a ton, but it's going down really slow. It's very pigmented. Very pigmented. It is a really pretty color. It's just not something that I wear like every day, obviously. But I wore this as a lipstick in one video, and I've been wearing it as a cream blush. It's just really slow moving. And I don't think there wasn't enough progress to make a new line. But we have been using it. Okay. Next is my e.l.f. All Over Color Stick in... I keep saying Permersion, but that's definitely not what it is. It's like Persmission. I can't even say it. I don't think you'll be able to see it either. But that's the name. I don't think you can see it. Persimmon. I don't know. This is really pretty, and I've been wearing this a bunch. I'm hoping to get even more use out of this. There it is right there. It's such a nice, pretty color. It's so stunning. I did have a cream highlighter in my Project 5 uses, so I was focusing on that. But now we are focusing on this guy. And there is a tiny, tiny little progress on the paper. So it's just that extra thick blue line right there. We've used about half of what was left. And it's hard to tell on that paper, but let me roll it to where the plastic isn't. So that's all that's left sticking out. But then, like, I will dig in there because it goes down pretty deep. I've used up one of these guys before. Okay. My face powder. This is my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. And let's line her up. We are now down to that purple line right there. And I mean, some decent progress. I think I was focusing on another powder again in Project 5 uses, but we're back to using this guy. I'm not a huge fan of loose powders, but I am trying to work through them. Because if you watch my collection video, I have a ton of loose powders, and again, I don't love them. Alright, my eyebrow pencil. This, I mean, it's all the writing is pretty much worn off, but this is from Ulta. It was just like 20 cents, I think, at Ulta, honestly. So that is all that's left. I'm just using the brown side, not focusing on this pink side as of right now, maybe eventually. But that's all we have. Let me find the paper. This one. So we are like right there. So that blue chunk is what we were able to use up. This is fine. I have a couple of these. It's pretty thick, so like it's not anything that I would like go out of my way to buy. But I mean, it was like 20 cents, like I said, at Ulta, so I bought a couple of them. And I mean, it works fine. I have it on today, and I think the color is really nice. The next eyebrow product I have is the Brow Gel tinted brow gel. This is what I wear on like an everyday basis when I'm not filming. When I'm filming, I'll wear the other one. So I haven't worn this one nearly as much as I would if I was going to work every single day. But I do think I need to take the stopper out of this. I'm not getting as much product off on the wand. I don't know if you'll be able to see or not, but it's really like no product, just a bunch of the fibers that come off on the end. So I think I need to take the stopper out and see, maybe I'm using it up. I mean, that's the goal, right? But I do really like this. So I don't know, maybe it's getting there. I don't know. More investigation to come on that guy. Okay, next we have my eyeshadow primer. This is the NP Set Eye Primer, and no new line. I honestly think that this line is not accurate. So, like when I mean, there's an air bubble in here, but when I'm feeling around, I mean, maybe it is around that black line. I can't tell, it's hard to tell. But I've been using this again, and again, I really like it. It's fine eye primer, and you need like the tiniest bit. So this is something that'll be in here like all year. I've had this for a while. I have so many eye primers that I need to use up too, but hopefully we can get some more progress on this guy. I don't know how I did this in a month. Whew. Okay, we have some eyeshadows. First we have my Balm Desert. This is the bronzer sample from the Balm, and I use this as a crease color, so there is where we are at. I have expanded the pan on this guy a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to tell a difference or not. But yeah, I mean, this is a great color for an everyday transition, so I'm just going to keep chugging away at it. And then my matte cream shade comes from my Tartelette Tease palette, and that is where we're at. So no pan yet. I thought we were going to have pan. It is getting really close. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. I might do some close-ups of these eyeshadows. I might not, honestly. I don't know. But I think you can pretty much tell. That is where we're at. We'll definitely have pan by next time, and I think we might be at the point of where we'll need to repress it. I use a lot of matte cream color, especially when I'm doing, like, this look wasn't as like intense as I've been doing, but like for blending purposes, I always blend out with a matte cream shade. So, and instead of doing like the tape trick that people do, I'll like go back through with a matte cream and like blend out the edges back to a normal color. Anyway, that will definitely have pan on next time. I thought I was going to have pan on it today, but I did not. Okay, next is my eyeliners. So we have the Avon Glimmer Stick Diamond Eyeliner in Flashy Copper. I've used this a few times, but not enough to make a new line. I really like this. I honestly keep forgetting, like, I meant to use it today, but I just put an eyeshadow on my lower lash line. It was literally the same exact color as this. It's in my pan, those eyeshadows, so I was going to put this down and then set it with that color, but I forgot to even pull this out and it sits right in front of my face. But there is that color. It's just a nice coppery gold. It's a really easy lower lash line shade. I've just been using my Pan those eyeshadows as liners. And my waterline eyeliner is the Makeup Forever liner in teal. The color is worn off, but that is how much we have. I obviously won't be able to go all the way down. The bottom already twists a little bit, but that is where we're at, and I have some progress on the paper. So here it is right there, just pretty steady progress, nothing too substantial. Again, if I was wearing makeup every day, it would have more progress. And my next liner is the Cella eyeliner pen in indigo blue. This thing has been in here forever, and I think it might be starting to die. It still looks pretty good, but it's getting to the point where if I'm doing a wing, I kind of have to like go over it a few times. But I mean, I'm just gonna keep using it until it's completely dead. It's just not a color that I'm obviously reaching for on like an everyday basis. Okay, next I have my mascara primer. I don't think I used this at all this rotation because my mascara is still going strong, but it is getting to that point where I will need to bring this guy back out. And my mascara. I'm using the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. I really like this mascara. It's still working pretty good, but it's getting to the point where I'll probably need to start using that primer. I'm not going to roll in a new mascara yet because I think that will last me a little bit. And then hopefully I can do an update sooner. Alright, bronzer. This is the most exciting, I think. This is my Tarte Park Ave Princess bronzer, and my goal is to at least have pan by this month. And check that thing out. Woo! We have lots of pan. So I'm going to try to finish this last little section right here before I repress it. That'll honestly probably only be a couple uses, so we will be repressing this guy soon, and then I think I can have it used up by the next update. So that's exciting. And then my Makeup Forever blush still looks exactly the same. I have been using 5 uses blushes because I'm getting a little discouraged with this guy just because it's taken forever. And he's the littlest baby little pan, but it is because it's wearing it down evenly. But yeah, this little sucker is taking too long. Okay, let's get into lips, and then we'll do my palette at the end. First, we have my Hourglass lip gloss. I finally made a line on here. I let it settle to make a line, so we're more than halfway done, which makes me feel a lot better about this guy, and just being able to like had this sitting up and letting it settle, and once I saw how much progress I had, it was more motivating to bring this guy out, so I've been actually wearing this more than I have been. So there is where we are with my lip gloss, and hopefully I'll continue to keep wearing that. The one I have the most progress on is my Clarins Lip Perfector. We were at the black line, and now we're at the purple line. This I wear usually like every single day. I haven't been wearing it every single day now, but this is like the first step putting my makeup on. I put this on, and then sometimes I wear this just as a lip balm throughout the day, but I have a few other lip balms that I'm panning as well, so, but pretty good progress on that one. I have my ColourPop liquid lipstick in the shade Strip, and we're at that purple line. So again, I let this one, it's a little bit lower than that gap. When you look in, you can tell. But I finally let this guy settle so that I could make a new line, and that is where we are. I've worn this a few times, but not a ton this month. And then I have 2 more. This is my Revlon Lip Butter and Strawberry Shortcake. That is where we are at. Not enough to make a new line, I think. I mean, my lines aren't super accurate, obviously. That's been an issue that I've had, but I've worn this handful of times. but again, not as much as I would if I was going outside. And then my Makeup Forever lipstick. I actually do have a new line on this one. I've worn it a few times. Here is what it's looking like. I have it on today. And let's pull it up. So not much progress, but it's like that filled in blue section. I did notice that it's the slant that is wearing down more. So I was going to mark it at an angle, but I didn't end up doing that. Today, when I put it on, I just used the point to try to flatten it down a little bit. So I think that's going to be my next step at using that up. I'm going to try to use the point down a little bit more. That way we can see some progress and get more motivated. Okay. Last that I've been using is my palette. This has my highlighter and then my 2 eyeshadows. So I repressed the highlighter, and that was in my repressing video. Have not hit pan on it yet again. Again, when I'm filming, I tend to wear a more vibrant highlighter. I want it to be like super glowy, and this is a natural, just everyday, like luminous highlighter. It's not like, I guess we can swatch it. It's not anything like out there. You know what I mean? It's more natural. And then I think I used the pink maybe once, and I, again, have not touched the purple. I have a purple just like that in my Pan Those eyeshadows. So I'm just going to keep working on this guy, and my goal will be for the next month to hit pan on the highlighter again. Okay, that's everything that I have been using. Now it's time to roll in a bunch of new products, and I'm going to try to go quicker because we're already at like 23 minutes. So we have the Burberry Fresh Glow Luminous Fluid Base. We're all the way down to here, so this should be really quick and easy to use up. I'll use this either under foundation or on top of foundation. And then I have the Mana Sheer Glow Shimmer Lotion. And there's obviously, can you tell, this giant air bubble, like this entire bottom section right here is all an air bubble. So that line is just like, it's obviously not accurate. But that, can you see that air bubble? I really hope so. That entire like darkness is the air bubble. I'll use this the same way again, probably under foundation or over foundation, just like in the highlighty areas of my face. So there are those two, and again, I want to use those up. I think I can have this gone by next update. I'll focus on this one first and then this one. Next, I have a setting spray. This is the Revolution Sport Fix Extra Hold Makeup Fixing Setting Spray. There's not a ton left in here. I didn't mark it or anything, but I think it's like about right here. So I'm hoping to get this guy used up. I don't know if I'll be able to do that by next update because, again, I'm only doing my makeup to film. And I've been really enjoying my Mario Badescu. Mario Badescu, that was right? Yeah. Rose spray. I love that stuff. Let's do some lips. They're right in front of me. Of course, I'm adding new lip products because I have not hit any goals except for the lip liner. I'm actually rolling in 2 lip liners in its place. So I've made lines for all this stuff. I'm not going to show like the starting point though on the paper. I have the Makeup Forever Lip Line Perfector, and it's just this clear lip liner. Can you see it? It's just a clear. So this will be perfect to wear every day that I'm doing my makeup underneath lip products. So I think this one will be, sorry, I kicked the camera. I think this will be an easier lip liner choice, but I'm also throwing in my Rimmel lip liner in the shade Natural. This is a big daddy. I mean, compared to like the last lip liner that I tried to use for like an entire year. But this is a really, obviously, right there, natural shade, and I can wear this under the lip products that I have in this project. I know that they will match those lipsticks at least, so I'll wear this one whenever I'm wearing those, and then I'll probably wear the clear whenever I'm trying to wear something else if it doesn't match the other one. Okay. Two more. This is the Pacifica Color Quench All Natural Moisture Lip Tint. This is just a tinted lip balm. There's a ton of product in here though. It goes like all the way down to the bottom. So this is a big one. That's the color right there. So it's just like a reddish, like a natural reddish color. I just want to get more use out of this. I mean, eventually my goal will be to use this up, but as of right now, again, we're not leaving the house. I have a ton of lip balms that I'm already panning, so I just want to see what I can do with this guy for right now. And then another lipstick. This is the Tarte Lip Surgeon in the shade Sweet. There's not a lot in here, and I do really enjoy this product. It's getting on the older side. It's starting to smell more like a crayon than the mintiness. So, but there it is right there at the bottom, and it's just a really nice natural lip color, and I really love this formula. I like the Lip Surgeons a lot. So I don't think that'll be anything too hard. It is a little bit similar, I think, to the Revlon one, but I'm hoping that I can get that guy used up. Hoping soon. Okay, eye products. We have a ton. I'm going to start with the two that are more eyebrowy. So this is the Cella Ivory Lace Highlighter Crayon. This is one of those crayons that is just the matte cream right there. You're supposed to use this to carve out your eyebrows. I don't do that. I'll probably use this as an eyeshadow base, like on top of my primer to like make my lids more nude. I think that's how I'm going to try to use this. I might use this in a waterline a few times as an inner corner. I might try to carve out my brows. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to use this product yet, but I do want to use that up. It's again going to be another long one. Next I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Eyebrow Gel. This is again just a clear brow gel to put on over top of my brow color. I've used this quite a bit, so I don't think this should be an issue. I'm not panning a clear brow gel. And let's see, I have a liquid liner. This is the e.l.f. liquid liner in the shade, I think, Midnight. The sticker is off, but it's like a dark navy blue. So I'm hoping it comes off pretty much like it's a black. So right before this video, I was debating whether or not to use this one or the one that I used today, which is the actual black shade. But I was like, you know what? You might as well just use this one. I've had this like put to the side to use. So, I mean, and they look very much similar. So, I will be using this as like my dark liner shade when I don't want my like bright blue liquid liner. Okay, we have the e.l.f. Primer Eyeshadow in the shade Sultry Satin. This is like halfway gone. I'm just going to use this again as like an eye base. I probably will still use the eyeshadow, my like eye primer, and then this, because this doesn't work that well as an eyeshadow primer. But you do get a little bit of that taupey shimmer. I mean, it's really pretty right there. But then when you blend it out with your finger, it completely goes away. So this will have to be like a liquid shadow that like you just kind of like leave and let dry. Okay, just a few more. I have my Stila Glitter and Glow in the shade Kitten Karma. That is where we are. Can you see it? That purple line right there. Almost halfway. It's getting more dry. I've had to put the Inglot drops in here a few times, but I just want to keep this in this project for my go-to glitter. That way I can get this used up before it completely dries out. I have the Chastique Mini Highlighter Stick, and I don't think this has a shade, but this is what it looks like. I'm going to use this as just an eyeshadow stick. That's how much there is, not a ton. And this is one of those products that I would be able to wear on the everyday basis when I don't want to do a ton of eyeshadow, which is not something I've been needing as much lately. But this is what I'm going to throw in here for now. Hopefully I can get use out of that. And then lastly, this is my like kind of new thing that I've been craving. I've been craving using my ColourPop shadows. So I just picked 2 out of here that I wanted to get more use out of. I'm going to keep rolling the ColourPop Super Shock shadows in, and I just want to hit pan on them. So the first one is Revolution. It looks like this. It's a beautiful purple. It's a ultra glitter shade. And there it is right there. So it's just a really nice, beautiful purple glitter. And I just want to hit pan on these. I want to wear it down evenly, but I'd want to get better use out of all my Super Shock shadows. And then the other one is Birthday Wish, which is another ultra glitter. This one is getting a little bit more dry. You can tell that it's starting to like crack. Aww. Okay, it all just fell out. Why does that always happen to me in my videos? Alright, so I'm gonna pick up the little pieces and put it back in. Okay. I'm gonna have to squish this all back down in the pan. So now I definitely want it in this project so I can use it up. Sad. Okay. Well, I guess we're ending on a sad note. I'll try to give you a swatch of that. That's as much of a swatch that I can get right now, but it's just a really nice color. It's a taupey brown with a bunch of different glitter. So I'm going to squash that back down into its pan and hopefully be able to get some use out of it. Well, that was eventful. It didn't make too much of a mess, actually. It broke off into big chunks. That's so annoying. Anyways, okay. I need to go obviously fix that. And yeah, that is everything that we're going to be working on. I have a ton of products. I'm going to count them up really quick. 43 products in just this project. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. I am going to try my best to get as much progress on this stuff that I can, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Okay. Bye, guys.